Tobin, live for us on the scene in Illinois. Thank you. And for more now on the search for the officer's killers, I'm joined by David Schwartz, trial attorney, and Bill Frumkin, attorney and partner at the Frumkin and Hunter Law Firm. Great to have both of you here on The Real Story
Hello.
today.
Thank
David,
you.
let me start with you. How important is surveillance video from homes as we now try to crack more and more cases?
According to the report, there's lots of video out there, so that's very, very important. Certainly from a corroboration standpoint, when the call was immediately made, and some of the other the one eyewitness that was in the car also. So I believe, based on that report, that the video, that the police may know who they're looking for.
All right, so they're not actually releasing it to the public
Right.
now. I mean, how does this work, Bill, with regard to trying to get to the public to help and trying to not let out too much information?
Right. Well, it's a fine line. I mean, certainly you don't want to cause hysteria, et cetera, in terms of encouraging people to come forward, because apparently one woman came forward already, made up the whole story, which may say something about her wanting her own, reality TV show, and then you get all these cranks and all these other things. So I think they're trying, to center on, real facts now, and I guess they don't really feel like they have enough so that they can go out and request that help.
What does this say about the time period that we're living in, where it seems like on a daily basis we're talking about officers actually not being served food at fast food restaurants simply because they're in uniform, and officers going to the nth degree being shot and killed? Where are we?
It's just it's unconscionable. I can't even describe it, Gretchen. Officers are now targets. They've become targets. And in my mind, it's because of all the media attention being brought to a few cases in our society. There are millions of cases a year that go smoothly. The police officers do their job, and they do the job right.
No doubt.
Instead, the media focuses in on a few cases that may have gone wrong.
All right, you want to comment on that?
Yeah, I was just going to say that this whole cop shot, it seemed to have gone in waves. I know there was a time cop shot in the 80s, et cetera, and there was a lot of it, and it seems to be happening again now. And one would think, and I agree with David, that the social media, this whole snapshot every 5 minutes, and inundation of media coverage, I don't know. It seems to be leading to it happening more for one reason or another.
Okay, another hot topic to talk about now, because a judge ruling that the man at the center of that immigration debate, Juan Francisco Lopez Sanchez, undocumented immigrant with a long rap sheet, will now stand trial on second-degree murder charges for the shooting death of Kate Steinle as she walked on a San Francisco pier with her father and a family friend back in July. Bill, let me start with you on this one. I guess his attorneys were trying to say he only had a second-grade education, even though he told cops he did it.
Yes, this is just a microcosm of so many things that have gone wrong, that could go wrong. There's a gun around, he picks it up, he picks it up accidentally, he's out to begin with in having been detained as a result of being a deportee, and now he got out because of this San Francisco law that says in the absence of a court order you can get out. I mean,
right.
Everything went wrong here. There wasn't one thing, homelessness, you name it. Everything went wrong in this particular case.
So were you surprised at the judge's ruling that he will stand charges, second-degree murder?
Not at all. Bill, you painted the perfect picture almost. I mean, when you look at it, the other side of it, this could have been an intentional murder. We don't even know for sure whether or not this person picked up the gun off the street. We don't know how intentional this is, and certainly more investigation has to be done. But it's a nightmare, it's a tragedy, and again, it's a microcosm on society.
All right, we're going to continue to follow that case as well. So much interest in Kate Steinle and what happened to her in San Francisco. Guys, thank you. Have a good holiday weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Let's move on to this now.